Okay, I'm just going to introduce. Hey, everybody, it's Linda Ewing, and I'm here with Lindsey Shepard, and she is going to share with us a little bit about her business. It's funny. Lindsey and I met in the middle of the woods in Taos, New Mexico. She was hiking there with her family and her sweet little pup, Indigo, and Scott and I and our pups encountered them and just had a wonderful little chat, and here we are. So, hey, Lindsey.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to jump into it. And it is such a small world when you think about how people meet each other. Usually it's not at, networking events or social media. It's like in the wilderness and when you're the most like pure version of yourself. So I'm very grateful that I met you and that we connected and we stayed connected, which is really cool.
Yeah. No, it's been really exciting getting to know you and learning about your business and just the passion that you put into it. And yeah, that's why we're here today. We want to share it with everybody. And yeah, so let's just get started. Can you tell us a little about your business? Kind of what led you to it, and just a little bit about what you do and what your day looks like.
Yeah. So I am a certified health and life coach, and I got certified in October. And before that, I was a high school theater and dance teacher for 5 years. And with 2020 and 2021, it kind of just interrupted the whole pleasure of my job. I really enjoyed my job until that happened. And it got me really reflecting as to what I truly wanted in this world and what was going to give me the most fulfilling life. And so I went down this path of health and life coaching. I've always been passionate about health. And I got my own health coach this summer, and I just experienced a true transformation in the way that I view myself and my inward and outward health. And it just gave me so much life, and I wanted to share that with a broader audience than maybe just my friends and family who I talk to casually. I wanted to start a business and really work with clients one-on-one. So now that I've fully committed to starting my business, I work with 2 to 3 clients a day. I meet with them once a week, and we do virtual meetings similar to this, and we talk about their goals. I give them steps to get closer. I give them action steps to follow through with each week. And as a health coach, I am that support system that they need to follow through. I'm the expert in some certain areas, and then I'm also the tough love kind of coach, the person who's going to hold you accountable. So it's been really rewarding thus far.
I love that. It's so beautiful when you're able to align what you do every day and how you show up in this world with your values and your passions and just the things that you naturally do in your own personal life, and to be able to share that with the world is incredible. And I love that the action steps. So many people, they want it, they're just not sure where to start, and to have that nice little clean list of, okay, today I'm doing this, that just kind of takes just the problem solving out of it.
Yeah. I've found that most people know what to do. They just don't do it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just need that external force that's reassuring you that you can do it, giving you the tools to follow through, and then making sure that you actually do. And that's what my job is. And I coach around habit change. And so when I take my clients through my transformation process, it is not like a quick fix kind of a very restrictive diet that I put on them. It's very personalized and built around habit change, so that when they leave my program, they feel like they are empowered to continue. And that's what I hope to create.
That's the word that was popping into my mind, is just empowerment. And what better thing can you do to help people discover within themselves? Yeah, because that's half the battle. And if they know, oh, Lindsey's going to be asking me about this,
and it's something
that accountability piece.
Exactly. The accountability piece is something that over the course of my 90-day program, they are able to build healthy habits that are sustainable. And that after those 90 days,
Yeah.
they feel like they're not trying to be this new version of themselves. They just are. And it comes easy and naturally because we found a way to make it fit with their life and have it be easy and fun and not this like, oh, I have to do this. No, I get to do
Yes.
this, you know?
Yes. That's so true. I know me personally, I'm a former trail runner, and every day I was like, oh, I got to go do this thing again. And I wasn't seeing the changes that I want. But then when I kind of scaled back and thought, okay, these are things that I enjoy. I enjoy eating like this. I enjoy moving my body this way, even if it's not the same intensity, it's the thing I'm doing every day. And for you to help people find that, that's so huge because that's kind of a breakthrough, you know? I love
Yeah.
that.
And that's why I call it transformation, because it really is transforming their view of the world and themselves and how they exist in it. And I think that that's what's so powerful.
Yeah. Just starting with the health and then having everything kind of expand out into everything else, into the other areas of their life.
Exactly.
So as you've been working on this, what are some of the things that have been tricky? What are some things that people really struggle to get their heads around, or just what are some of the tricky parts of this service that you're offering?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because I've been practicing with clients now since September. And so I've taken several clients through the full 90-day program, and I've noticed the biggest thing, they really want routine and structure in that routine. But the tricky thing is finding that sweet spot where they can follow through with certain structures that we put in place, but it's not so limiting to where there's no flexibility, right? So that's the tricky part about working with the clients, is making sure that we can find their sweet spot of structure and routine so that it fits with their life and it doesn't feel like it's interrupting anything.
Yeah, because I think when we try to create, an action plan on our own, I think we're kind of our own, like we're our own worst critic, I guess. I mean, and we might put together, this vision that is really not attainable, but with you being the expert in that area and kind of seeing, okay, you've done this yourself, but you've also done this for other people. So, where that sweet spot is, where it's, it may seem kind of easy at first. Oh no, I can do more than this. No, we're creating habits here. And so what a beautiful relationship that a coach can have with a person. That's awesome.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, it is. It's something that I've learned to discover that I'm actually not delivering a ton of information. I think we live in a world where there's too much information coming at us from a bunch of different sources, and it's pretty overwhelming. So what I've realized, my role as a coach is really just to hold space for for my clients to openly have these thought processes happen and have clarity around what's already going on in their own heads. And so as a coach, I'm actively listening to what they're saying. I'm repeating it back to them to provide clarity. And sometimes just when they speak things out loud, they already know the answer. They just needed to hear themselves say it. And that's what's so powerful.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, that's wonderful. And just, I don't know, just having that in these days too, I think so many people are just, the connection is huge, whether it's with your fitness and health stuff or work or whatever it is, that connection is just so huge. So I imagine people look forward to talking with you every day, or, however often you guys do that. So,
I've gotten that from a couple clients, like, where maybe the holidays like Thanksgiving, I didn't see some of my clients that week. And so it was like 2 weeks between our last session. And, we reconnected and they were like, I missed you last week. I just missed talking to you. And it's true. Like that connection is so important. And when I was a teacher, my last year teaching, I really started to lean into connecting with my students in a way that I feel like teacher content is so pushed, like, okay, how much content can you get out? But last year I kind of put content on the back burner and really dedicated time during class to just check in with them and let them talk and let them communicate their frustrations, their wonderments, that just like all of these things that as high school students, maybe I was the first adult in their life to even hear them.
Yeah. That is so beautiful.
it was extraordinarily rewarding and fulfilling for me. And I think that that's what really resonated with my students last year when I said goodbye at the end of the school year, that they were just thankful that I held that space for them. So.
Yeah, that's just time that I've known you. You just have an energy about you it's palpable. And it is like, that's one of the things that I talked to Scott about after you and I spoke, for at length for the first time. I say, she just makes me want to be more organized. She's so organized. So you put out an energy. It's awesome.
Thank you. Thanks. That's actually one of the things that I worked with my coach with. Because one of the very first questions that I ask my clients is, what do you truly want? If you could wave a magic wand, what is it that you actually want? And when my coach asked me that question, I said, I just want to be happy. I want to feel like I am this light in my own life and in other people's life, and that I don't feel like I have good days and bad days. I'm just happy, and I just have the freedom to be. And it really makes me so emotional hearing you say that you can feel that and that it's palpable, because that's all I've ever wanted to be, is like me. It's just me. And it feels really good to know that I've successfully done that in a way.
Definitely. Yeah. Your clients are, I'm sure they can feel it too, so let's talk down the road. Let's talk a year from now. What does your life look like? What are you doing? What does your day look like? What do you contribute? What do you visualize?
A year from now, I am a forever learner. I love being a student, and I think I'm going to be continuing my education as far as coaching. There's a program that I can enroll in. Probably I'll do it this summer. It's Coach Mastery with the same institution that I got my original certifications through. So in a sense, I have my bachelor's in life and health coaching. And then if I go through Coach Mastery, then I'll have my master's in those things, which is just another level up, which is what I strive to do, is just constantly level up. So I'll probably be doing Coach Mastery. I will love to have built my business into offering some retreats for clients. I'd love to offer like a in-person retreat where I get to take clients, like a group of clients, to a location and immerse them in this experience of travel. Because when you're traveling, it's just a different version of you that has to be turned on. And I'd love to offer that to a group of clients, especially if that's what they would want to do, is just like feel that expansive nature when you travel. And then I think the last thing, I think I'd like to get a book started. I was thinking about this the other day, that I I've got the webinars that I've been putting out, and
Mm-hmm.
I think each webinar I'll be able to like go into more detail if I were to write a book, and each webinar would be like a next chapter. And I have my own story that I'd love to share in great detail. And I don't know, I think maybe putting a book out there would be, why not?
Why not? I love that. What an adventure that would be. Yeah, that's so wonderful. I love that. Well, if people want to connect with you, what are the ways that you would recommend? How do we find you?
Yeah, thank you. So my business name is Lindsey Motivates. So you can find me on Instagram at Lindsey Motivates, on YouTube at Lindsey Motivates, on TikTok at Lindsey Motivates. So I'm on all the little social medias. I also have a Facebook group that is called Elevate Your Life with Lindsey Shepard. So that's more personal, and it's a closed group of like-minded individuals who are health conscious, who I offer some additional things in that group that I wouldn't offer just the mass. So you can find me in any of those places under Lindsey Motivates.
Awesome. Awesome. And is there anything else you'd like to share with us before we close today?
Oh, yeah, I have a website too. I don't know why I didn't mention that. I have a website, lindseymotivates.com. And through my website, you'll see how to connect with me. If you want to schedule an original like coaching session with me, I offer a discovery session where it's about a 30-minute conversation. We meet virtually. You get to pick a time that works for you, and we just kind of get to talk about your goals. And if that's the only time that you share with me, then that's awesome. But if after that session you feel inclined to maybe continue this growth, then you can also look on my website as to the programs that I offer. And as I mentioned, I have this 90-day total transformation program, but I also offer some shorter programs too. A 4-week power boot camp, which is more focused on fitness and workout plans. And then I have a 3-week, 21-day energy reset challenge where we just kind of take a look at the things that might be giving you energy or sucking away your energy, and then just resetting the routine so that you can feel like you have control again. And that's the whole thing, is that sometimes we feel like we don't have the control, but it's really empowering to take that control back. And so I want to give you the tools to do that. So lindseymotivates.com, all of that information's on there. And I'd love to connect with you. I'm really passionate about the work that this community is doing. If I were to invest in bigger companies than me, I'd love to just put my energy and my time and my money toward things that are helping to protect this planet. This is our home, and this is our only home, and there's no plan B planet. And I just feel very passionately about sustainable agriculture practices and pollution and renewable energy and cleaning up our oceans. And so I'm really passionate about the work that this company is doing, and it's just so refreshing to know that there's some good stuff happening out there.
Yeah, I have finally realized there's more people with the same goals than we actually realize. You know, there's more people who care than we really do realize. And it's so encouraging, and we just have to connect. And join forces and link arms, and okay, I feel very hopeful.
Yeah. So,
I think, well, Lindsey, thank you.
Thank you. No, you're good. I just wanted to agree with what you're saying. I love it. It's speaking to me. So thank you.
Yep, we're on that same page, I think. So Lindsey, thank you so much for your time today. Lindsey Motivates, everybody, across all the socials, her website, everything. Think Lindsey Motivates, and you'll find her. She's a wonderful soul. I felt connected to her from the get-go. Reach out to her and connect with her on social media. And if you have any questions, reach out to either one of us. Hope everybody has a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for having me. Take care.
Have a good one.